Miss Scorpio is calling upon our energy this week, Scorpios. So she is tuned in with y'all now. Even though we are in Libra season, you got a lot of Scorpio energy going. So there's going to be a natural feeling for you this month, Scorpio. Of people having to deal with things the way you typically deal with things. So let's actually see how it shows up in the card. So Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising, make sure you know those. And you can get a full reading for all the signs if they happen to be different. And this is your weekly predictive reading for the week of October 12th through the 18th. Very important magical dates for you, October 13th and October 14th, Tuesday and Wednesday. And let's go ahead and get it on and popping. The Ace of Swords, Monday, October 12th, the Ace of Swords. And Tuesday, October 13th, the Queen of Cups. So there's going to be this therapeutic experience that's happening for you at the beginning of the week. You finally see things as they are. You're getting this new insight. I'm getting, for you, I've been receiving a lot of psychic downloads, and it's going to you're going to surrender. You're going to surrender to the path. And you don't have a problem surrendering to the emotions because that's what the energy is coming up. So Tuesday, October 13th, surrender. I don't need to tell you to do that because you already know to do that, because pay attention. That is that insight that's coming here, and you're receiving that because you know it's for your highest good. And the Hierophant is saying at the end of the week, like, good job. When it came up, when something was traumatic or triggering or something that kind of involved the darker side of things or sadness or something, by surrendering, you are working with the energy and not against the energy. And what that's going to mean is physically on Wednesday, you're going to feel very secluded. You're going to feel like you want to go inside, and not only just hermitness, but also this feeling of, I need to go inside and work on things. I'm going to work on myself. So you're going to be very open to working on yourself during this time. You are no longer satisfied with the Six of Swords, of letting the mental anguish or, Scorpio, you will love somebody because of their issues, because you want to see the beauty within them. You will do that, and it's no longer serving you. Or more than that, it's just you got to focus on yourself and less on other people right now. The Eight of Wands is saying externally, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Hierophant are saying the same thing. Either you're going to work with the energy or work against the energy. So going with the current or going against the current. So this is coming off to me as like something you got to work on internally. You feel energetically like the energy is pulling you internally in a direction that feels uncomfortable. So uncover that. And that's why on Tuesday and Wednesday, you're physically going to feel tired because you want to deal with that. And you have this sense of judgment, kind of what Libra was going through too as well, of like this punishment. But it's not a punishment in that you did something wrong. It's more of a punishment of, when I see the people I love in pain, I would rather sacrifice myself. So for you to justify this 2020, oftentimes you'll put yourself in an uncomfortable position, emotionally, force yourself past your boundaries. Sometimes you learn some gems from it, some knowledge, but ultimately, like, you can't do that. You're not responsible for anybody except yourself. You're responsible for feeling good and being a light like that, but you can't punish yourself for things outside of your control. And the Hermit. So between Tuesday to Thursday, you're going to feel very reclusive, very into yourself, till finally you get to the end of the week, Friday, and you start this Friday, Saturday, Sunday energy, and you start to say, no more. I'm no longer going to give my energy just to things that no longer service me. You see your true value is what's coming up this week. And the Ace of Cups is your energy is aligned. There's a lot of signs right now where their energy feels off. But because there are planets in your sign right now, your sign is aligned. You're going on this journey. And it's going to bring up for you this feeling of all of the people that you love. The reason why you do this is because that's how you show your love. You show your love through sacrifice. You show your love by wanting to bear the pain or stand by somebody's side who's going through a difficult time, even if they're hurting you, even if it hurts you. That's why you have such a big heart. That's why you're doing it. You walk through the trauma with you. But use this week of October 12th through the 18th to focus on yourself. You are a person too. You know, just like you're walking with other people, someone's got to walk with you. And that is you. You got to be that person to walk with you. So know that your people are safe. They're there. You don't have to be there this week. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, Scorpio. And I think everything is going to be okay. I think with the energy and the planetary alignments with various things in Scorpio, as well as this Mercury going into retrograde on the 13th and the 14th, you're going to be better suited at handling this energy that the universe is throwing than everybody else. And that is what the temptation is. You're seeing everyone run around with like a chicken with their head cut off. And you are like, oh, let me go help them through it. But the universe is calling you to. Like, they want to give you this psychic download. They want to give you this strong knowledge. And if you do not do that and you focus on others, you are losing out on what you're supposed to be learning. Because you can be so caught up in someone else trying to get to where they need to go. But you're losing out what you're learning. That's going to create a trauma within you. The same trauma you're trying to help someone balance with then becomes a trauma that you have to live with because you're not listening to this. So this is what I tell my dog, my border collie retriever who's always doing something. I say clock out. Clock out, clock out, clock out. Clock out, clock out, clock out, Scorpio. And it's going to be okay. Well, Scorpio, this was your weekly predictive read for the week of October 12th through the 18th. Pay attention at the beginning of the week. You're going to do very well. You're going to move on to your next path. Towards the middle, towards the end of the week, that's when you're going to be doing the meat and the potatoes of actually working on yourself. Towards the end of the week, you're going to get to a place, both energetically, internally, that is more in balance with you. And just know that this journey, this feeling, this is such a powerful time. Like, I cannot even express it enough. It's such a powerful time for you. Do not let it slip through your fingers. Wow. If you like to look at your sun, your moon, or your rising that is different than this, I do readings for all of them each week. I do the entire month of October as well. And if you like these readings more and more, I can produce more and more content. And the way I know that is by you liking it, you sharing the video, you coming back. And let me tell you something, I'm here each and every week. So I got you, boo. No worries. Monday through Friday, I got you. See you next week.